if I ask people here, for those who don't know me, I'm Nigerian by birth. My mom and dad, Nigerian. I grew up in Ghana. I went to Ghana to study mechanical engineering. That was the plan. Yeah. That was the plan. And from going to Ghana to study mechanical engineering, I ended up finding, after I completed the course, I ended up finding myself in the mines, doing illegal gold mining. So dig would dig for gold. And that was where I started to wear the hat, which I started when I started doing music. And, from there, from gold mining, it would take me to distributing some drinks. I made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, moved back to Nigeria, started a tech company, had a fallout with my co-founder, started another tech company, and it was in that process I started experimenting with the music. Now, when I was in uni studying mechanical engineering, I also did parties on the side. And I only did parties because I wanted to make money, because I was like, everybody's just reading, nobody's partying. So I started doing parties, you know. But that was my first experience with music, doing parties and bringing artists. And I didn't know it would mean anything. I just thought it was something that was temporary to just make money as a student. And I left it. And when I finished my BSc, I started doing the gold mining. I went on to do my master's, go back to Nigeria. And in the space between when I had to start another company, this was the time I started experimenting with the music and practicing what I had learned with the music and digital marketing. And fast forward, I became some guy with the hat, singing songs that sounded like they were Nigerian and Ghanaian. And some people didn't know if I was Nigerian or Ghanaian. Until today, some people even ask me, it's like, are you Nigerian or Ghanaian? Funny question, funny thing, the last Nigerian elections, I made a comment about the elections, and people were like, why are you talking about Nigerian elections? Like, bro, I'm Nigerian. But what I've seen in all of this, in this whole journey, is that the truth is, like if you ask me now, yo, eazi, where do you live? I don't know. On my passport, I have UK residency, US residency, UAE residency, Ghana residency. No, I'm not. This is not me. In my village, though, I can tell them, I have this visa, this visa. And at some point this year, I realized that, I had gotten some place in LA I was staying. And then I had the place in London I was staying. And then Nigeria and Ghana. And I was like, this is just a mess. Where do I really live? And speaking to Suli the other day, I just kind of realized that for me, it's been a journey to find home. For me, everything in my life that I can remember has just been a journey to find home. From when I was in school and switched from arts to the sciences, from when I went to Kumasi to study engineering, left engineering to start doing the gold mining, and everything. And it's always seemed like I've been able to switch things and not be attached. And so at some point, my mom used to think I had she's like, do you have feelings? Do you have some problem with your feelings? Because I could just switch. I could switch friends. I shouldn't be saying that. Let me not talk about that. But but the careers, I could switch careers and move on to the next one. I remember this one time, I loaned some money from my friend's dad to do some petroleum business, and we lost everything, like 18 million naira. And the next day, I was on to something again. And I still had the boldness to go meet my friend's dad and say, I have this new idea. But the picture I'm trying to paint is, for me, I've not found home. And for me, I feel like every day I'm far away from home. But for me, home is not like behind or by my side. It's like home is a destination I'm steady trying to get to. And so that's why every time, and it's like I don't want to get lost in this journey of finding home. And so I'm always trying to bring people around me. And just like the Norma, the cattle rearer, just like he brings his entire family with him as he's going with his cattle in search of greener pastures, in search of wherever home is or wherever home will be for them. It's in the same vein I try to bring my fans along by saying, Accra to Lagos. And then I say, oh, Lagos to London, and I don't know where the next one is going to take me. Maybe it's London to somewhere, I don't know, or maybe it's to space or something.